gap year. Nate's going to Chapel Hill next fall. He's in Mexico doing Spanish immersion, traveling, having this wonderful experience of open time and realizing that it is not easy. He's always been a social animal. He's always had a lot of structure. It's interesting for him to be so open. He could go here, he could go there, he could go anywhere. So he's living cheap and learning Spanish. And that's all good. He's doing volunteer work, staying with a local family in a little village, 100 people in the village. And the fascinating part is that it's the perfect medicine for next year when he's feeling like, I have all these assignments, I can't finish them, they're telling me everything, that I don't have a spare moment. And all the other kids will be trying to resist all that structure. And Nate will say, no, structure's good. I've walked to the edge and looked at the abyss. Structure is good. So I keep trying to tell him that when you're standing at that open crossroads and you're haunted by that weird feeling, like, shouldn't you have like a really strong passion, like something that you're certain you want to go do or something you're certain you want to go be? And instead you're standing at the empty crossroads. I said, Nate, send yourself a postcard from there, as if that's the destination. Because if you can bear that empty for long enough, that's when those magic roads appear. The choreography of the coincidence kicks in, and your path is so clear. But the only way you can find those roads is if you're willing to stand in the middle of nowhere. So, while Nate's having his adventures, Nance and I are free. We're the kids now. So, it has been really fun. And we miss him. And it feels like a job well done. It feels like, we kind of did that. So, it feels great to, like, if I have an idea late at night, a musical idea, I click on the light of the studio and I close those double doors so the silence will stay in the bedroom where Nance is sleeping. And I switch one switch on a power strip and everything turns on. All the microphones and Pro Tools and the preamps and everything is exactly where I left it. Because Nate and his band have not been practicing up there. It's great. And it's a really sweet time with me and Nance, and it keeps getting sweeter, and I'm very grateful for that. But I think part of the reason why it's so good with me and Nance is because many, many years ago, the very first time we went out, I said something that ended it. It was over. First date. I don't know why I said it. Well, she asked. But still, it was a great question for a first date. Nance said, so Dave, how did your last few relationships end? Well, I couldn't tell her that. I mean, back then there was a pattern, which I figured she would find out about eventually, the hard way. It didn't seem fair. She deserved better. I was sick of the pattern anyway. I thought it'd be funny to tell one person. So I told her everything. And we had a great laugh about what a disaster it would have been for her if she had gotten involved with me. I talked her out of it completely. It was great. At the end of the night, I dropped her off. She said, that was fun. We should do that again. And I thought, what, end it again? Because it was over. How many years is it now? What do you think? 22. you come to me for advice about how to make a relationship last, I say, start with the ending. Secret of a happy marriage, maybe you should write this down. Wanna keep a love together, the best way is to end it now. 'Cause when you both know it's over, suddenly the truth comes out. You can talk about your secret passion, you can talk about your restless doubt. When there's no pretending, the truth is safe to say. Start with the ending, get it out of the way. Now there's no defending, no one has to win. Start with the ending, it's the best way to begin. The best way to begin. Start with the ending. 'Cause after you both decided you were missing something that you need, ways you were too short-sighted get easier for you to see. And after all the expectations shatter on the kitchen floor, you just see another human suffering. You wonder what the war was for. When there's no pretending, truth is safe to say. Start with the ending, get it out of the way. Now there's no defending, no one has to win. Start with the ending, it's the best way to begin. The best way to begin. Start with the ending. Happy anniversary, darling. We go back a long, long time. I think about our lives together. I'm so grateful you're here in mine. I know you'll keep on changing. You're moving in this dance with me. I love the way we embrace the future. Keep the past a memory. So there's no defending that the old ways should remain. No, start with the ending. Things will never be the same. But now there's no pretending. No one has to win. Start with the ending. It's the best way to begin.